Hello. Figured I'd just pop on and do a live. Also, when I'm doing this, I can see when my hat's crooked. There we go. Anyways, I'm outside. I'm grilling. I've got 3 potatoes on the grill and some cedar plank salmon with feta cheese and tomatoes and some, as they say, Mediterranean seasoning. But, you know, it's coming out pretty good so far. Just put everything on the grill. Sent a picture to my friends and kind of make them jealous, you know. Um, but this is a good time just to pop on and kind of shoot the shit a little bit, say whatever this and that, and, you know, kind of like why is a or they call it a driveway, and yeah, you drive on a parkway and you park in a driveway. Never understood that, you know. So why don't you just say, hey, why don't you call your the driveway a parkway and then the parkway a driveway? You know, that makes better sense to me, you know. Or like, why is the sky blue? Actually, that's only because of our atmosphere reflecting the light of the sun. So it's actually it's not allowing certain things to come through, so that's why we get the color blue for the sky. Hey, Jamin, how you doing, brother? You know, but you park in a driveway and you drive on a parkway. That just doesn't make sense, never has. Or like a boardwalk. Why would you walk on a boardwalk? You know, um, a paved path would be a lot better than a boardwalk. But then boardwalks aren't boards; they're paved paths. So why call it a boardwalk? You know, I've never been able to figure that out. And Jamin, I'm cooking dinner on the grill, salmon and with seasonings with feta cheese and tomatoes. I got 3 potatoes on there as well. Hey, Nad's life, how you doing, sister? You know, um, like, why is trees green? Well, that's simple. Chlorophyll. Where's chlorophyll? It's in the trees. How's it get in there? I have no idea. Um, catch me when if I'm ever stoned, ask me that question. I got a good answer for you then. You know, um, why is the sun yellow? When in outer space, it's white. You know, so that's again, our atmosphere is not letting certain rays of light or whatever come in. They just bounce right off. So that's how we get yellow for the sun. You know, why are clouds white? I don't know. They could be black. They could be green, indigo, and but no, they're white. So when they get a lot of moisture, they turn what? Dark gray, black. Yeah, I don't know. That's stuff beyond my knowledge. I'm just a lonely old biker that doesn't know much. You know. sitting out at my grill. Got about turned to potatoes here, and having my no sugar ginger ale. The doctor loves it when I don't drink my beer, which I'm out anyway. Just sitting in the yard, chilling. You know, the fence behind me. I got a neighbor on that side, but I'm facing the other side of me on the other side of my gate, and I don't got a neighbor there. That's the post office. Um, you know, what other things, can we just shoot the shit about? Why are peppers hot? I don't understand that one. You know, certain peppers got certain heat to them. Why? Why can't they all just be about the same nice mild taste, nice mild heat? Why do they all gotta like burn your throat and try to kill you? Like that scene in Wild Hogs where Dudley tried that chili, burned the hell out of his throat when he went and took that bite. No, no, Jamin, I got some candy cane peppers, which they turn red, orange, stuff like that. I got one red one I got to take out, but I was reading those, and they're like bell peppers. They're nice and sweet, but they're not very hot. But I got some early heat peppers, which are green. Then I got my jalapenos, and I can't remember what the other one is. I got four different kinds. Then I got the tomatoes, which need water because I'm looking at a couple that are wilting. But they're in pots right next to the peppers, and I was told if you plant the tomatoes next to the peppers, your tomatoes will come out hot as well. So I just put the tomatoes in pots. Um, but I will tell you here what my pepper is. This one is early flame. And this one, I thought that was early flame, is the hot burrito. And those suckers are green. Now, if I can just keep the goddamn dogs out of there, I got more of those coming in. I got a few jalapenos, and I've got one, two, three, four peppers ready to be picked. And oh my God, those suckers are huge. Let me see if I can get this turned around. There we go. This is the candy cane pepper. See if I can get you a good picture of that. That is full grown. Sorry, I'm trying to get a good picture there. It's not a good picture. Here we go. That is full grown. That's ready to be picked. This is the burrito peppers. I got a bunch of those in the house. And then my jalapenos, which are kind of sorry and skinny. And this is my early flame. Those suckers are huge. I want to try those. Um, but those are my peppers. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to Enter studio. I did something. I did something. I have no idea what I just did. Um, but yeah, those are my peppers. Um, I'm anxious for the candy canes. I want to try those. But my tomatoes are pretty small and green right now. Waiting for those to get ripe. I got to stake those up because they're starting to bend over because they're getting too, the stems are getting thick and falling over. So that's that. So again, why are peppers hot? Why do they have something in them that creates the heat and burn that shit out of your mouth? It then burns your fucking ass as you're going to the bathroom. I'll never know. So that's one thing to wonder about. How about who created the wheel? There's a question for you. Who created the wheel? Sure in the hell wasn't me, because if I created the wheel, it'd be a lot. It would be something that ain't gonna go flat and cause you problems sometime down the road, and so you'd have to buy a new one. It'd be pretty much, it would wear out, but just wouldn't go flat and blow out. You know, they haven't gotten that technology yet. You know. But who really made the tire? I don't think it was the Samaritans, Babylonians, something like that. I know it wasn't the people from Atlantis because they're underwater. They can't, no need for a wheel. They just swim everywhere. You know. So there's a few. What do you guys wonder about? What do you guys think? Why is this? Why is that? You know, why do we have birds? So they can eat insects. Why do they shit on us? To piss us off. That's about the only purpose they have in our lives. Oh, I see you wash your car, they see a clean car. Next thing you know, you got a pile of shit on it. Or it rains, one of the two. I did that with my bike. I washed my bike nice and clean, put it in the garage. Dust in the garage is going to get it dirty. But 2 weeks later, still nice and pretty clean, still looking good. Went to work, parked it on the bottom side of the parking lot, come out, and there was a big pile of turd on my seat. All I could say was, "Goddamn fucking bird! If I see that bird, I'm gonna shoot it." Didn't have my gun, but so I walked into the plant and grabbed some simple green in a rag, went out and cleaned off my seat, cleaned the rest of the seat while I was at it too. That was pretty dirty. Yeah, Newton's law. Actually, what about Murphy's law? Anything that can go wrong will. Exactly, Nide's life. That's how they claim stuff. Oh, I want this. I claim this territory. Shit on the car, but you shit on my bike. I'm gonna hunt that bird down. Funny how I've never seen a bird after that around the company I work for. Hi, Dark Soul. How you doing, brother? Yeah, but Jamin, don't you hate it when the birds just shit on your bike like that? I mean, come on. You know, it's like they don't have anything better to do. Oh, gee, go. They piss somebody off. you know, and it's even worse when you ain't got nothing to clean it off. I mean, you almost have to sit in it if if you're not at a gas station or anything to where you can clean it off. Then you got that on your ass all fucking night. Hope you brought a clean pair of pants or something. Oh yeah, you know. But those birds, ooh, this salmon's coming out pretty good. And I didn't tie them when I put them on, of course. We're on Minnesota cooking this tonight, so just wing it. Put them on about, I would say about 6:20. So I've got about a good another 15 minutes yet, 30 minutes, something like that. We're supposed to have them on for about 35 minutes, and they turn out pretty good. It's easy to shoot. Anybody can shoot those. Damn right. Oh, got a couple little downy woodpeckers that come into our feeders. We had to take them down because of the bird flu, but we got the all clear, so I got to get them back out. And then we got a bigger one that comes out. It's not a pileated woodpecker. It's got a red top, but it's not that big. It's a little bit bigger than about a two size of two downy woodpeckers together. We got a nuthatch that comes in and feed. A couple blue jays, lots of cardinals. No Orioles because they're in Baltimore, and a bunch of squirrels that the dogs chase off. Hey, Steve. Yeah, catch it tomorrow. You know, just doing this, for some laughs. Shoot the shit type thing. Um, so yeah, we got some birds coming in. Then when we let the dogs out, they chase the squirrels. One night, the wife let the dogs out, and they actually cornered a possum in the backyard, off over that way somewhere. And the wife told next morning, she goes, "I didn't know possums could get that big. I didn't know we had possums up here." I'm like, really? Minnesota's full of possums. Oh, I know how to cook, Jamin. Oh, I know how to cook. I could turn the camera around and show you what I'm cooking. Oh, yeah, that's a shame about being a trucker is you got to get up at certain times and then haul your ass to where you got to go and get some sleep. And yeah, that sucks. I know how you feel. I'm up at 4 a.m. Central Time just to be to work by 5:30. If I'm on the bike, for some reason, I don't, maybe this is Newton and Murphy's Law together. When I'm in my car and I leave at 4:20, I can get to work by 5 o'clock and have a half hour to myself to change, do whatever, play a game. When I'm on the bike and I leave at 4:20, for some reason, always I end up at work 15 minutes after 5. Always. Never fails. Maybe you guys can explain that to me. Thank you for your support, Nad's Life. I really, really appreciate it. Um, and Jamin, thank you for your support too. I really, really appreciate it. You know, just getting on here and talking is kind of hard. You know, let's see here. Do that, do that, do that, do that. Oh, look, that's my grill. That's a salmon with the seasonings, feta cheese, and tomatoes. That's a cedar plank, and those are potatoes. So now I got to figure out how to. Oh, just like that. Okay, and I didn't screw it up this time. Yeah, they should be done here in about 15 minutes. They're looking pretty done. They're not. It's not flaking quite yet, but they're getting it, and the smell is just wonderful. You know, and I picked those up at Aldi for about almost $9 fillet, and I only got two. But that'll feed me and the wife and my youngest, and we'll have a little bit of extras for lunches for the week. Um, so, you know, one other thing that just popped in my head was, why are yuppies and jocks, some of the some of the yuppies, some of the worthless pieces of shit around? Now, I'm not saying all of them, all yuppies are jocks. Most of them. I used to play basketball in high school for a few years. Then, I went back to my heavy metal ways. But the yuppies, I could never stand. The jocks, I made friends with. I liked a few of them, but most of them I couldn't stand. If you put the right seasonings on, you've got it's a pretty good flavor. Um, I made this before, and the with the feta cheese and the tomatoes, that flavor is just wow. It's in my Mediterranean cookbook. I made it one time in one of the videos. Um, I think it was the first cooking video I did. It's there, but this was on the grill with the wooden planks. Yeah, tell no subscribers. So here, yeah, arrogance. I hate it. I hate people who are full of themselves. I shouldn't say hate. Dislike. Hate is a strong word. Never use hate unless it's absolutely necessary. It's a very strong word. I dislike those people. You know, sure, I get conceited at times because I joke around, I play around. I don't take things too seriously when it comes to that. If I was that conceited or arrogant, I'd kick my own ass. My parents brought me up, and my parents brought me up pretty, appreciating what I had. I had to work for my own bicycle. I mowed yards, $5 a yard in a trailer park to earn my first bike, my first 10-speed bike. You know, I had that for years. I took care of that like you wouldn't believe. Then I kept mowing yards, shoveling sidewalks just to earn money to go to movies, to go to the the local swim hole, stuff like that. Go out to, treat to go out to McDonald's or up to, we had a local Dairy Queen. It moved up the road from where it was where I grew up, but we would ride our bikes up there, and without ever money we had from doing odd jobs around the town or the trailer park, and we'd go up there, we'd have an ice cream or a malt or something, just to be, say we earned it, you know. Yep, exactly. Everyone has a good or a bad influence, you know. I read that wrong. Let people be scared. Everyone has good and bad including, I'm not going to say it, but we all prove people wrong. You know how many times I get proven wrong? An awful lot. Um, but I don't care because I'm always right. Plain and simple. I'm always right. You know, I'm not saying my shit don't stink. Only if you spray perfume on it, it don't stink. But then it makes it stink worse. But no, I'm not right. I'm right here and there. But if you say you're always right, boy, you're pretty conceited. You know, you want to know annoying? A little chihuahua that won't shut the fuck up when people are moving around the house, especially when you have to get up and go to the bathroom. That's really annoying. I just want to kind of just take my hand and put it on its mouth and just kind of just gently squeeze, not hard, just gently, and tell it to shut the fuck up. I won't hurt my dogs. I won't hurt any dog. But that's annoying. The little yippers. Um, Another thing that's annoying. mm, I want to say it, but I'm not sure if I should. Yeah, I don't think so. It could get ugly. Like my youngest son, he's pretty ugly. Uh, let's see. The most annoying thing, um, Dumb and Dumber. When Jim Carrey makes that noise, oh God, is that annoying? The most irritating sound is when you scrape your fingernails across a chalkboard. Oh, that just makes me just curl and ooh, yeah, yeah. But if you rock the boat, you're gonna fall. Eventually, you're gonna fall in the water, right? You're gonna get wet, and then sometimes you have to rock the boat just to make people, or to get people, I should say, to get people to see and hear what you're saying. You got to rock the boat to cause change. Otherwise, you just keep your mouth shut. You know. And Jamin, how often are you right? How often are you right? Because women say they're always right. I mean, that's a fact. And my wife goes, I never say I'm always right. I'm like, no, but I can hear it in your head. You know, You know, that's just some of the few things. You know, why are ants so small? How can they can carry 10 times their body weight? How can they do that? You know, but yet be so fragile you can squish them with your fingers. You haven't figured that one out. If they're that strong, they you shouldn't be able to squish them with your fingers or your foot, but you can. You know, why are why are hornets such dicks? Got to watch my swearing. They'll sting you for no reason. Even a wasp, they just sting you for no reason. You know. Then you got those ones that live in the ground that look like a little flipping airplane, like Top Gun. Got that wings that peel back in a triangle. Them fuckers hurt when they sting. Why? And here's a good one. Answer me this one. Why, when you're on a motorcycle, why do bees always decide to sting your ass when you're on a motorcycle and you can't do shit about it? You know, you don't remember when you were wrong. I like that one. I like that one. Um, oh yeah, the cicadas. You hit those, you see those suckers coming and you can't avoid them and they hit you. Hey, process, how's it going? How's it going, brother? You know, you can't get out of the way of a cicada when it's coming at you. Boom, there you go. You're lucky you didn't get knocked on your ass. You know, I got called a dirty biker the other last week. Yep, last week I got called a dirty biker. My reply was, I'm not dirty. I showered last week. And the look was priceless. You know, you know. So yeah, and I walked away, hopped on my bike. No, I wasn't on my bike. Yeah, I was because I had my vest on. The wife was. We went to an event and she had to drive there. Yep. So that's that. So if you ever get called the dirty biker, just tell them you showered last week and you're clean. The looks on their faces are just priceless. You know, better check these potatoes and that salmon. Why? Ooh, okay. I think. Oh, sorry about that. It is time to take things off the grill. If you could only smell the salmon and the potatoes right now, the cedar planks are pretty well burnt up. No. Why do dogs dig holes in a yard knowing you're going to go walk around and step in it? Yep, there's a new hole there. And one, two, three, four new holes. I got two dogs that are going to fucking get this ass kicked because I have to go and fill those in now. So I don't. step in them and wreck my ankle. At least they left the tree alone. So 5 new holes. It's actually 6. Goddamn dogs. Smell-o-vision. If someone could come up with that, that would be awesome. Smell-o-vision. Hey Randy, how you doing, brother? I'm going to get ready to take these off. Let them cook just a little bit longer. They're about ready to be, they're about flaky. But they're going to have a nice flavor. That salmon's going to have a nice flavor when it comes off. All part of my Mediterranean diet to lose weight and be a better, healthier person. It's working. I don't eat potato chips anymore. I've cut out most breads. I found low carb bread that's got 10 grams of carbs in it per slice. So instead of one sandwich would equal most of my carbs for way over my carbs for a snack or for a dinner, one sandwich now equals one regular slice of bread. That's not low carb. So that's good. And it tastes pretty good. It doesn't taste like regular bread, but it's got a slightly little off taste. Not a big deal. You get used to it. Um, Actually, with this one I got, you can't really tell. Yeah, I just have a beer every once in a while and I'll process, and that keeps me pretty going. That and the watermelon that I eat. But I cut out the chips. I've cut out my bagels. I don't eat bagels anymore. Breads I've mostly cut out. I have a beer every once in a great while. I found sugar-free, zero sugar pop that I can have, and that's every once in a great while. Otherwise, I'm drinking water. Yogurt, eat lots of yogurt, good grain cereals, stuff like that. A lot of fish. You know, those omega-3s are good for you. It helps your brain. Right. I don't have a brain, right? It helps your memory, helps your brain. It's very good and healthy for you. So I eat fish 3 nights a week. The wife makes chicken or pork or something with the Mediterranean seasonings that we make. You know, we've got fresh um, sage, thyme, lettuce, all that in our herb garden. So we pick that fresh, dehydrate it, and use it for later. You know, sex is like going, but is that twice a process? Is that twice a year, twice a week, twice a day? You know, and there's some that don't even have sex unless they got a blow up doll. You know, which I can't really pick on him because he's not here. So, I mean, I guess if you call a Victory a blow up doll, I can't. That's a cheap shot. I'm sorry about that one. Twice an hour? Shit. I I remember when I could do something like that. You know, the younger I was, You got me there, brother. I hope you got some plenty of lube for that hand. You know, when I was younger, I could go all night. Now that I'm older, I just want to go to bed and hope I have a dream about sex. You know. And here come the dogs. Yep, I'm about to ready. I'm going to take them off and end my broadcast here pretty quick. So, yeah, I had the potatoes on for a little bit longer. So, with that, I'm going to say we'll see you later. And I'm going to take this salmon in and cut it up and dig into it. So, y'all take care. Be safe. Keep the rubber side down, shiny side up, and be a decent human. We'll catch you later.